Hi everyone, welcome to the 21st episode of Gunpla Television. I hope you enjoyed our 20th episode special, a little look behind the scenes. Our response to that episode has been tremendous. We've received over 500 comments, so of course we got a lot of work to do when it comes to going through them and preparing them for the draw for the winners of the Quanta. But don't worry, the contest ends tomorrow, so you're going to have an announcement next week in our next episode for that. And in our next episode, you're also going to be seeing the PG Strike Freedom. Yeah, that's due to arrive next Thursday, so we hopefully will have our cameras on hand as soon as it comes off the truck, and we're going to show you some great footage, as well as some footage we kept from the hobby show, an interview with the designer that we're going to include. So we're going to make it part of a PG Strike Freedom Gunpla TV special. And so before we get on to the last part of the HG Sinanju we've been working on, let's have a look at what came through the door recently. Real grade, real grade, real grade. The first real grade was real great, and now we've got the HGUC, and a lot of people have been waiting for this, and we're not just going to open the box and show you some plastic runners inside like that. We're just going to we're going to open everything and show you what we can, as close as we can. So first off, I'm just take my knife, and we're just going to open up this plastic. So what made the real grade RX-782 so unique was its pre-molded frame, and the HGUC is just the same. Only minor differences to some of the shapes, and as you can see, this is molded joints together, all ready to go. All you're going to do is slap the armor on, and of course, because it's a ZACU, you got the armor piping, so there's these extra parts here. Don't worry about those. As you can see, Bandai has included different color, different tones for the armor. So there's a lot of little pieces that are going to go fit together to give this the overall char look. And of course, markings. And there's lots of them, just like the RX-782. You're going to be keeping yourself busy for a while. I imagine Bandai is going to release the water slides very soon. But you can see they got the gold foil stickers here that you can use for the joints. These are probably preferable rather than the water slides, but we'll let you know when we get those water slides in. What else do we have here? Here you can see they do like the Master Grade 2.0s. They have the separate armor pieces, armor piping pieces, the collars, and they come in two different sizes. And for these wider ones, they actually include for you metal springs. This is another thing you would see mostly in a Master Grade release, but because the real grade is you know, a step up, Bandai has thrown it into this this kit as well. So I'm going to take this home and I'm going to build it, and we'll have a review for you soon. So the last part of the Sinanju, we were talking about putting the gold on, and we're not going to use the foil stickers because it looks a little tacky, and if we're painting everything else, we want to have the whole thing painted. So the question would be, how can I make these black pieces black and gold? And my solution that I decided, we are going to use some enamel. But we're not going to do a panel wash and use enamel thinner. What we're going to do is we're going to use a brush and we're going to paint it on, and then afterwards we'll clean up any mistakes we make. So the first thing to do is to make sure that you have a good brush. If I have too small a brush and I have to do many strokes, you're going to notice those strokes because we're hand painting. So this one should be enough that I can do the whole shot and the whole side in one shot. We'll just get a little paint on my brush here. Also, because I'm using enamel and I might have to be taking it off afterwards, I'm putting it over top of a lacquer. I painted black lacquer on here, and then I did a top coat like we've done in previous videos. So here we go, and I'm going to try and keep it in the shot because I know Luke's going to yell at me if I don't. So more or less just like that. If we have enough paint on here and we're steady enough, we can go one shot. Now, I need to fix up that a little bit. Just like this. For the bottom, you can see I made a little mistake in here, but that's okay because I'm going to show you how to clean this up afterwards. The bottom is going to be a little bit more difficult from this angle. How do I do this? Here we go. Am I in the shot? Okay, here we go. Just touch up a little bit here. Now on the Sinanju, there's a couple pieces here that need to be touched up, but you don't have to be too delicate because we'll clean it up afterwards. All right, and on the opposite side. And the piece in the middle. Let's just do that and we're done. All right, if you didn't see that, we'll just do it again for you here. I got a second piece. Need to get these finished so we can show you a completed Sinanju here. We'll start here, we'll go. Don't have too much on your brush, otherwise you're going to be cleaning up more than you wanted to when you started. Of course, these parts are a little difficult. They're different shapes, but you don't have to be too perfect. There are some people who can produce amazing results with a brush. I'm not one of them, but you can see the Watchman Gundam that we have on the HobbyLink TV. That's all brush work, and it's really well done. He should be doing this. Okay, well that's it for a bit. But I can show you right now how we would clean this up. So what I've done here is I went over a piece the other day, and I kind of intentionally left some blemishes in my paintwork here because now I get to show you how to clean those up. And what I usually use is markers, Copic markers to be exact. Now you can buy these at some specialized stationery stores and things like that. You can see that they come in a variety of different sizes, all the way down to 0.03. I think there's a 0.02 as well. And what I tend to do is I'll take a very small marker, and I'll just use the black marker to clean up any mistakes I've made by just running it along the edges. So you can be a little carefree with your painting if you intend to go back over with marker and clean up any mistakes. And if you make a mistake, you can just wipe it off. All right, so you can see that just using markers and enamel, you can produce something like this. So what I'll do is I'll finish the rest of these pieces on the Sinanju, I'll let them dry, and then I'll assemble it, and we'll get some final shots, and he's done. All right, that brings an end to our Sinanju build. The next time you see it, he's going to be completed. Maybe I'm going to put some markings on there, but I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'll give you a sneak peek. Here is basically what the top half is going to look like. You can see we've got the extra finish we've done, as well as the gold markings on the chest here, the gold tint. So look forward to the finished product. Hopefully we'll show you soon. Now I want to draw your attention to the HobbyLink TV site, and we have some new articles. The second photography article from Z about posing and taking pictures of your Gundam. It's excellent and very informative, and if you're like me and have a problem posing your Gundam to make it look as great as it could be, I suggest you read the article and try out some of his techniques. Also, Cam, he built the Frostbite O, and a lot of people have commented on how excellent it was. And we also thought it was great, so we approached Cam and asked him if he would build HLJ, a Gundam, and he agreed to do so. So we've sent him a kit, and he's going to come up with some markings, and he's going to make the one and only exclusive HobbyLink Japan Gundam. So please look forward to that. We received a lot of excellent user content. It's really great to see, but we want to see more, so keep on submitting it, and you'll see it on HobbyLink TV. Also, next week, Strike Freedom! We'll see you later.